I'm running the Angkor Wat Half Marathon in Cambodia in 3 weeks. This is week 1 of a 4-week training plan designed to make me run faster. The metabolic testing told me I needed to kickstart my fat metabolism in order to improve my endurance performance, optimize my body composition, and increase my energy levels. In turn, this will increase my speed and allow me to run faster for a longer period of time. In this video, I'm going to quickly take you through my training and nutrition plan and tell you how week 1 went. If you want to learn more about the metabolic testing, I've linked the video down below. So, coming into the plan. The goal is to become metabolically flexible and more efficient at burning fat. We do this by adopting a lower carb diet and by doing aerobic training. Coming on to the training plan. First thing is to make sure I'm wearing a heart rate monitor and I'm tracking all my sessions. Long sessions should be below 148 beats per minute. This is a crossover point where my body was burning more carbohydrates than fats for fuel. I've got 3 runs a week. 1 of those runs is going to be hill sprints. The other 2 are long distance, slow heart rate below 148 beats per minute. Then I've got 4 strength training sessions a week, 2 upper, 2 lower body, 2 are with a personal trainer and 2 are with boot camps. And when we do the boot camps, we do lots of sprints with the boot camp, so I'm kind of counting that into my run quota a little bit as well. And we got 7 days of active recovery. So coming on to nutrition. Number 1, eliminate processed product food in favor of real, fresh, whole foods. Next thing we're going to be doing is carb cycling. So that's where I'm going to be eating really good quality carbohydrates after a workout only. And then the rest of the day will be low to no carbs for my meals and snacks. As you can see from the nutrition plan, I mainly train in the mornings, so my carb heavy meal of the day is going to be breakfast, and the other meals I'll keep really light with protein, lots of fats, and loads of veggies. Then the final part of the plan is sleep and stress. I'm going to be aiming to get 8 hours of sleep every night. And in order to reduce stress, each week I'm going to take myself out for a self-care day, whether that's kind of a massage or a facial or something that's going to help my body relax and recover. Okay, so let's get into week 1. I'm pretty excited to tell you how it went. Day 1, Monday the 6th of November. I just landed off a 14-hour flight from the UK back home in beautiful Singapore. Very tired after a long flight, didn't get much sleep. I didn't have a lot of appetite, which for me is a little bit unusual. I think it's partly probably the flying and also kind of the week after my period, sometimes my appetite can drop a little bit. I just went with it and kept my meals really light. Did manage to do some strength training with my amazing trainer Doris. Turned up, showed up, got it done. It was a little bit of a struggle, but yeah, did it. Day 2, Tuesday the 7th of November. So up early, 5:30 a.m. for strength training boot camp. Felt pretty good considering the jet lag. I had a huge breakfast of Mexican eggs, seeded rye, avocado. It did fill me up and I didn't have any sweet cravings like all morning or even into the afternoon, which is completely unheard of for me. Day 3, Wednesday the 8th of November. Shot a couple of videos from that day.
Sorry, my skin is looking terrible at the moment. Bit of stress and PMS and everything else. So first run of the new training schedule, 20 kilometers, tried to keep the heart rate under 150. I think it averaged 142. It took me 2 hours, 20 minutes, which is really long. It felt really slow, especially considering a couple of weeks ago, I ran a half marathon, so 21K in 2 hours, 4 minutes. It feels counterproductive. It doesn't feel like right. I feel like I'm kind of going backwards. I have to trust Jim when he says in order to go faster, you need to go slower. I did it fasted. I haven't eaten anything. I'm absolutely starving now. All I did was have electrolytes and salted water in my camel pack. It's really hot in Singapore. It's over 30 degrees, 80% humidity and so on. Frustrating run. Hopefully this is going to get better. Let's see. Quick diary on how I'm getting on with the no sugar. It is day 3. I've started to get really bad headaches. I'm gonna try and eat something now. I did a big long run this morning. I've been rehydrating since. I've taken lots of electrolytes. I've had a protein shake. I've had some breakfast. It could be dehydration from the run, especially in the heat. I think it's more than likely the sugar's kicking in now, or the lack of sugar is kicking in. Only giving up processed sugar this time, so it's not sugar in all forms. You know, I really have got quite a bad headache.
Day 4, Thursday the 9th of November. Up at 5:30 again today for a strength boot camp. So this time it was lower body. Like, I love these training sessions. Honestly, it's the community is amazing. Everyone's kind of like-minded and we really do kind of push each other every single session. It can get a little bit competitive, but I love that. I was feeling a little tired after yesterday's run, but still got a lot out of the session. So I followed boot camp with a yin yang yoga class at Hom Yoga. I love this class. It's kind of the best of both worlds because you get half an hour of flow, which is your yang, and then half an hour of yin, where you can relax into deeper postures. So I'm also really getting into carb cycling. So I had another massive breakfast again today, really eating a lot more than I normally would. I'm feeling a lot less hungry throughout the day. I'm getting a lot less cravings. I'm not snacking. I did have a chicken and barley risotto for lunch. And I'm not sure at this point whether this was cheating or not. Can barley be classed as like a refined carb, or actually is it okay? Honestly, I'm pretty hungry. I think I've been training a lot, especially kind of with the long run yesterday and everything today. So I'm just gonna go with it. Day 5, Friday the 10th of November. You know, as soon as something gets really hard, I actually just really struggle. I want to come out of my training sessions feeling really empowered and like I've had a great session and I've accomplished something. I don't want to come out of my sessions feeling frustrated. Doris changed my whole opinion on strength training. She's just so smart about the way that she structures our sessions. I never do the same thing twice. It's always really interesting. I always come out of the sessions feeling great, and I've noticed a massive difference in my body composition. It was just that bit for so many years where I was like looking for some definition and I was struggling to achieve it. 6 months with Doris has really helped that. Day 6, Saturday the 11th of November. Up at 5 a.m. again this morning for another 20-kilometer run, trying to keep my heart rate below 140 beats per minute. It's so frustrating. It really is quite hard to reduce your speed. I just feel like I'm kind of shuffling along. I don't even feel like I'm running anymore. I just keep reminding myself that I need to trust the process. So I made an amazing BLT, that's bacon, lettuce, tomato on whole wheat roll for breakfast. One of my absolute favorite things to eat. So good. Weekends are always so tough with any diet. I love baking with the kids, we love going out to eat, and honestly, I was a little bit worried about this weekend, but I managed to stay on track. Look at this smile. Honestly, I'm so pleased. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it, so yay! Day 7, Sunday the 12th of November. So Sunday is a no training day for me. I always spend the day with the kids. We will kind of still remain active, so we'll go for walks, maybe do some swimming, maybe some cycling and so on, but no training. So I did cheat here for breakfast. I had another BLT, mainly because it was really easy for me to make when I took the kids to the zoo and we had a little picnic. I'm not too sure if that was the right thing or not, and I should have just had a low carb day, but who cares? The rest of my day I kept really clean, really low carb, and so I think it should be okay. So a quick summary of the week. Now, Monday morning, I missed the hill sprints, mainly because I was on a plane and jet lag. But apart from that, managed to kind of do all of my main training sessions. I didn't manage to do all of the active recoveries that I had planned. I was prioritizing my sleep. I think that was probably more important for my recovery than going for a walk. We'll try to increase that a little bit next week. Let's take a look at the long distance runs with the lower heart rate. I'm benchmarking the runs against the 20-kilometer run I did back in October. My heart rate's come down from 156 to 143 and to 138 beats per minute, but it's dramatically decreased my speed. So I've gone from 5 minutes 55 seconds per kilometer to 7 minutes 47 seconds per kilometer. I'm pretty gutted, to be honest, and these numbers are really hard to see. So I just need to have faith, trust the process, and hope these numbers get better for race day. Nutrition. So I pretty much stuck to the plan this week, apart from those 2 days where I ate carbs, where I maybe should or shouldn't have eaten carbs, but I'm not too worried about it. My biggest win was not eating sugar at all this week, and this is huge for me. I'm really starting to feel the sugar cravings subsiding, and I'm starting to actually feel really good. So one thing I really need to work on is my calories. So they were extremely low, and some days quite far from my goal of 1,800 calories a day. This is something I do need to increase and I need to try to work on. And coming on to sleep and stress, I managed to get 8 hours every night this week, which was really good, but I didn't manage to do any self-care this week. I was too busy taking care of my beautiful family, but hopefully in the next couple of weeks I can get some massages booked in and have some me time. There we have it. So it's yet to be seen if this training plan is going to make me run faster. Right now, I just need to have faith and enjoy the journey. So it's 3 weeks to go until race day. The biggest challenge now is to keep going and remain consistent, especially with the diet. Please subscribe if you'd like to follow me on this journey to see if I can increase my speed in 4 weeks. And if you'd like more information on metabolic testing, you can watch the video here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.